Hey, what's up? I'm LilSimsie. The most procrastinating simmer here on YouTube, bringing you another video of the new challenge that just came out, this Not So Berry Sims 3 version. So we're getting ready to... Oh, she's got to finish talking to herself. If you guys aren't familiar with this challenge, it was created for The Sims 4. It was revamped for The Sims 3. There is a lot of information in the description, including a link to my Tumblr page where there's more information. And what we're looking at is a legacy challenge based on Colors of the Rainbow. So this is the first installment. This is season 1, and the color is mint. And Safiya Weinstein is our founder. Right now, Safiya is going to go gather some scrap, because in Generation 1, your goals are to reach level 10 of the science career. We got her a job at the science center. Complete your lifetime wish, which is to become a creature robot crossbreeder. You're supposed to master logic and inventing skill. Complete the gem collection, and it says, and if you have seasons, get abducted by aliens. All that's supposed to go on for Safiya. So, where she is now, it's kind of like, you know, the fire station is, where they have stuff in there and you can be in there like if you're homeless. This place is a lot like that. There's a bunch of computers everywhere. I don't think there's anything for sleeping, but you can go to the bathroom and fix you something to eat while you're here, which is pretty nice. So over here is where we're going to dig. And I didn't realize the place was so big. I didn't realize we had all this over here too. Plus we have another dump in this huge town that I think I already showed you. If not, okay, it says there's nothing left to dig there. So we're going to do the big pile and get some scrap. I think I accidentally canceled out her learning the gardening skill. Now, if you look here for her career, she is supposed to be learning the gardening skill. So that's just part of what goes on for her job. So she has the inventing skill, the logic skill, and the gardening skill. And the reason how come she looks like this is because... Aww. There we go. Build a widget. She's insane, and insane Sims change their clothes a lot, and they wear clothing that you probably wouldn't expect them to wear at certain things. And you wouldn't expect to see her in her swimsuit digging for garbage. Well, scrap metal anyway. You have clothes on for that. But Safiya does not have clothes on for that because her traits are insane, inappropriate, daredevil, hot-headed, and vegetarian. And I think vegetarian is the one I'm going to have to try to remember the most, because I have a problem with the vegetarian trait. I forget that they have it. And then I feed them something with meat and they end up getting really upset with me, and I don't mean to. It just happens. So we're gonna let her dig for some scrap. Almost done. Is she hungry yet? No, she's not hungry. I don't hear her digging for scrap anymore either. All of a sudden we don't have any sound. This happened in my my other video too. Do we have sound now? I'm messing with stuff if you don't know what I'm doing. Trying to see if I can't get our sound back. No. Okay, so she's got 34 scrap, and we're going to go ahead and make our way home. Actually, I want to go to the grocery store because I want her to buy groceries, and then she can fix stuff based on the fact that she actually has ingredients. There we go. I heard that. Yeah, we got our sound back. I'm not quite sure what that is. At first, I thought it was the game. It's my own computer. It has to be. Because this is Sims 3, and the last time it went on was Sims 4. It's a thing. Anyway. She's going to go to the metro. Can't even think of it. It's like the subway. That's what I'm trying to say. I did mention that this town is massive. So, when she gets ready to start a family, I think I mentioned this too, where she lives now, she'll have to move. But there's obviously plenty of places to move within this city. And I call it a city because it is more like Bridgeport as opposed to, Sunset Valley. That's a neighborhood. Yeah, that's not what this is. This is a full-fledged, it's a full-out town with nightlife and all that stuff. So kudos to the creator, because as big as it is, that was a lot of work. And I downloaded this town a long time ago, like in 2013. So it's been out for quite a while. So I don't know how long it took them to build this, but I imagine it took a minute. So we're going to shop by recipe. I have another challenge that I'm working on. Oh, she can't shop by recipe because she doesn't know any. Oh, that's fine. We'll make sure she knows how to fix salad. You know how to fix salad? Well, you will by the time we're done. So we're going to get lettuce. Whoops. We only need 5. Tomato. What else can she eat? I know a lot of there's peanut butter and jelly. I don't normally do this, but like I said, there's another challenge that I'm wanting to try out, and you can only fix stuff that you have. I mean, when we go to the refrigerator, usually we egg and milk. It shows us a price of how much something costs, and then we go, yeah, okay, I want that. I don't think I need milk. I need cheese. Did we pass that already? Butter. That would be nice. She lives in a small apartment, so she doesn't have much counter space. I can't go crazy. There's no cheese? I'm pretty sure I passed up cheese. I had to, because I know we got some cheese. She can fix macaroni and cheese. You used to have cheese at the store. There it is. Okay. I was getting kind of aggravated. Okay, so I think that's all she needs to make stuff at home, because she's only gonna have like pancakes and macaroni and cheese, peanut butter and jelly, stuff like that. I think peanut butter and jelly is already, it doesn't cost. We will find out. So she's got to work on her inventing, and we'll probably go and have a drink at the bar so she can start meeting some people in the neighborhood, if there's any people to meet yet. Of course, I have story progression from NROS mod turned on. I didn't even mention what mods I have turned on. I use all my NROS mods. There's Master Controller, Traveler, and everything you can think of, but especially story progression. And for a town this big, you're gonna need it. You definitely need story progression for, why did I want to say Windenburg? Westerberg. My goodness. I guess it does kind of sound like that. Now that is a routing issue that she has all the time. So you will see that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, because my sound is cut out again for a minute, and get rid of this. Yep. I'm not going to bother her space thingy or the travel to the future. I'm not going to bother that. Okay. So I assume you take all your ingredients and you stick them in the refrigerator, right? Because that's what hey, hold on. Let me get the stuff in there first. Goodness. It's like, yo, you want to fix something to eat? Yes, in a minute. In a minute. Okay, we're going to stick all that in there. And then I'm going to go and work on, I'm going to invent something. And we'll see what she invents. And then we'll eat. And of course, the secondary color I picked was yellow. I thought it went really good with the mint. But when you reach Generation 3, the color for Generation 3 is yellow. And one of the requirements is that the granddaughter becomes best friends with her grandmother. So they will probably share this mint and yellow together, because her granddaughter will be in the yellow generation. And since she will have such a fondness for her grandma, she's probably going to have her secondary color as mint too. We'll see. Like I said, for me, it was just easier to do this in The Sims 3. Oh, she made it. Okay. She's not actually hungry yet either. So it says, Safiya has discovered how to make a new invention, the drinking llama. Okay, so she did that. And that cleared up some stuff. What is this? Improve the inventing skill. So we'll let her invent something else. Let her start inventing something else. And then she obviously can start making money by making more of those. Here's something else I have in Ross Era Trap. I guess it works. It's working overtime right now. Yeah, I am sorry that we have lost our audio, but it's temporary. I think, anyway. So right now, we're not really trying to really invent anything. I mean, we are, but basically, we're trying to get that skill up, because that's also needed. And she will know how to build at least 2 things. And she can make some money from that. But she works in the science career, so it's not all that important that she makes money off of stuff like that. She will get paid every day. I don't know how much that costs. Let's see. Well, that was not what I was trying to do. Okay, so now she's made that. So we're going to pause. What is this? Build 5 widgets. We'll get to that a little later on. And now we're going to serve. See, mac and cheese. They shouldn't have prices on them because I put ingredients in there. So I'm not sure what the deal is on that. But we'll fix autumn salad. She made a smasher, so that's what that's called. So, yep, it's charging her money, even though I bought groceries. Or maybe that's just the way it is. I was under the impression that if you went and bought food, then it wouldn't charge you. But even if she made it for herself, it would still charge her. So we will have to break out the multi-tab. We'll break that out, and we'll have to learn some gardening. Because I don't know how she'd learn that. Oh, it's starting to rain. And that is what I got planned. Like I said, she'll eat this. Then we will go across the street to the bar. And that will probably make this an episode. She will have to go to work, start, making friends. Because that is part of what she's supposed to be doing. Living the wild lifestyle. Partying with her friends. So we got to get her some so she can party with them. But I like stories you can take and, put your own twist on. That was weird. I'm not even going to talk about that. But if you saw her boobs move and they were down and then they popped up, say something in the comments because I just saw that. All right, so we're going to put the food away. Put away leftovers. And then step across the street. Come on. Make this easy. I was looking for the front door, but whatever. All right. I can't even, I was like, what? I like how they have these gates. They have the gates on the parking stalls too, that you can't really get your car into. I guess I could fix that myself, but I think it's funny, so I'm not even going to bother. Now, there's probably no one in here. But we're going anyway. You guys know how notorious Sims 3 is for having community lots with nobody on them. It's like their great pastime. So, she's in here. Who's this? She wants to have a fight. Well, you're going to have a tough time. Who is this? Elena Stewart. I'll let her do whatever she wants. If she wants to get a drink, that's fine. Man, I did not... What happened to you? She's like, nothing. They're just humongous. You did this. I guess I did. Actually, I didn't. But if she wants to say I did, fine. I do download... I did. I haven't downloaded Sims in about 6 months. But I do download Sims and then I make them over. That's how I do Sims in The Sims 3. Very rarely do I make Sims. I've gotten back to it a little bit in The Sims 4. But even then, I go and I randomize it, and then when I get something I like, then I go from there. I don't start from scratch. I always why are you reading? You can do that at home, girl. At this rate, we might as well just go home. Why don't you have a drink? Maybe somebody will show up. Or drink. A big mistake. That's a good idea. It was a mistake to move here. There's nobody here. They're probably down on this side of town. I bet that's all that it is. But what I'm probably going to do, since we're having our game sounds cutting out on us, is stick some music in here. I like, having a little bit of music in the background, so I'll probably do that. Anyway, that is going to wrap up this episode. She's already tired. She needs to go home. And that's where she will be when we come back. because she's got to go to work tomorrow, I think. Let's see. Yeah. She doesn't have to go till 1 o'clock though. So we'll probably start our gardening, do a few more inventions, and see about going to a different bar, I guess. See if we can find some people. Anyway, that wraps up this episode of the Sims 3 Not So Berry Challenge. And don't forget to like the video if you liked it. And subscribe if you want to see some more. And hit that bell because you never know when the most procrastinating simmer on YouTube will drop another video. I'm LilSimsie, and I'm out.